some of you did the formula. Okay, some of you did the formula. A square minus 2AB plus B square. So what you did was, you put the 2x. Okay, some of you did this. Okay, listen carefully. I still have a small group of you who is a bit confused whether you put in 5 or minus 5. The minus is already in the formula. You only refer to 5. So when you put in the B, it is a 5. Ignore the minus. The minus is here. Okay? And then your A is sub in here. So those of you who's using formula to expand, 2x times 2x is 4x squared. 2 times 2 times 5 is 20x. And then this is 25. So this is for those who use formula to find this. Another group of you like to do the rainbow method. So when you expand, 2x times 2x is 4x squared. This is number 1. Okay, then you move on to the next number. 2x times negative 5 is minus 10x. So this is number 2. And then the third term, this is minus 10x also. And then the very last expansion, minus 5 times minus 5 is plus 25. So if you use this, you are also right. So final answer should be the same for both methods. Okay? So it depends on which one you like. So either formula or the expansion using rainbow method. Okay, next one. This one, 3p times p is 3p squared. Don't write 3pp. What is 3pp? Okay, next one is 3p times minus 2 is minus 6p. Y'all laugh, WA2, I see this. I enlarge your name that I put behind. Okay, next one, minus 5 times p minus 5p. Minus 5 times minus 2 is plus 10. Okay, next common mistake. Shh. Minus 6 minus 5 is not minus 1. It is minus 11. Some of you give me minus 1, then you lose your mark. What a waste. Okay, so this is the answer. Yes.
I have like a tiny math for Sec 2 GT. Can I bring tomorrow?
Can.
Is this tested in WA2?
Yes. Yeah. So it's drawing, just drawing. Then read the answer. Okay, ready? Next one. Simplify. So when you don't see plus or minus, still a lot of conversation. Fia ready or not? Okay, when you don't see plus or minus in the numerator or the denominator, you can straight away start your cancellation. So 15 and 10, both divide by 5. This is 3 and 2. 1x, you cancel out, left with 1. 1y, you cancel out, left with 2. So finally, if you read carefully, you have 3y squared z squared on top. And then at the bottom, you have 2x left. So double check, make sure you cancel everything already. Gabriel, please wake up. Okay. Okay, next one. Shh. When you see plus or minus, you know you need to factorize. Before that, let's do your keep, change, flip.
Yes. Oh, this one.
Keep, change. Yes, and then flip the fraction. Because sometimes the first mark is at the keep, change, flip. So make sure you do your keep, change, flip properly. Okay. Next is do your factorization. So when you see this, you remember when you have plus or minus, must cancel stuff. Okay, so these two, what is common? I can't really, because they are not perfect square, I must take out the 2 first. So I take out 2. Left 4a square and b square. Okay, bottom nothing to factorize. This one, what is common between 8 and 4? Okay, so take out the 4, left 2, a plus b. Okay, so I'm not fully done with my factorization. This one is like your a square minus b square. A plus b, a minus b. So how can I factorize this part? Correct. So for the 4a square, when you square root, it's a 2a. So one of it is 2a plus b. The other one is 2a minus b. So this part here, you must go and factorize it as this 2 first. So there is one hidden mark here. Sometimes if you want to factorize but cannot, you know you must factorize something first. Okay, then now we can start with cancellation already, because all the plus and minus is inside a bracket in a group. Yes, so we cancel this one also. Cancel this one first. Okay, then I realized that, oh, my 3 and my 6 can cancel, right? So I cancel this one. Left 2. Then my 2 and 2 can cancel. Then I realized, oh, I have a A here. I have 2 here, so left 1. So final answer, on top, I'm only left with this. Yes, at the bottom, I'm left with this. So for A, done. So keep, change, flip, factorize, simplify, final answer. So make it worth your effort. Be very careful when you factorize.
What do you get for this? I'm not going for English. I got NSG tomorrow. Okay. What the?
I'll be separate. It's a free water bottle and stuff.
Okay, next one. Done yet? Not yet.
Wow.
Okay, this week log in Next week is your WA.
Yes. I want to do consultation, but then I'm scared I get too tired.
You scared you get too tired. This
No,
week
I-
is
I-
not the
I
week.
have you in the morning, but I want it's either Mr. Han or Miss Amin after school.
Okay, so we see how, okay? You let me know. Done Okay.
No.
Okay, you take photo. Yeah, make sure you can see.
I only understand some the box thing.
Okay, this one. This one. This one. Not yet. Done or not yet? Now, this one. Okay, I'm going to teach you all both methods, right? So one is using calculator, the easy one for you to check. So, I'm going to show you one more time. 2 minus 3 and 21. So this is the 3 number you will put into your calculator. 2, negative 13, and 21. So I'm going to show you one, right? But you don't know whether the numbers you put there are correct. So actually this method is telling you that this is 2x minus 7. This one is x minus 3. Okay, if you don't believe, you check. 2x times x is 2x squared. Okay. X times minus 7 is minus 7x. 2x times minus 3 is minus 6x. And then the final one, minus 3 times minus 7 is plus 21. So if you check the 3 slices, This is minus 13x. This is 21. And this is 2x squared. So everything is correct. So actually your answer is 2x minus 7. X minus 3. Which you can use calculator to get.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry. Okay? So this is the answer I want to see. Okay, next one. When you see 4 terms, always handle them 2 by 2. So this is 2 by 2. 2 by 2. It should always be one positive followed by one negative. This will make your life easier. Okay, positive followed by negative, positive followed by negative. Zheng Yue. You want to do better, you need to focus. Don't look at your PLD already. Okay, so this one, between the blue group, I want to take out common factor. So what is common between 12 and 15? So I take out 3G in fact. So take out 3. Take out means divide, left 4. So 4A. Take out 3, left minus 5B. Okay, next group. There's a plus here, right? So I follow through. So for the black group, I will take out 2 and H. So 2 is 4. So the other one, 2 is 5. Then you realize the group is exactly the same. So you can take out some more. So let's take out the group 4A minus 5B. You'll be left with 3G plus 2H. So the answer is just this. So if you have 4 terms, deal with it 2 by 2. So group 2 by 2. Okay, then you make sure you arrange positive followed by negative. Then the third step is you factorize. Okay, then you each group. Then lastly, you take out common factor. So the steps for 4 terms is the same. Okay? Can So the 4 steps, make sure you remember. All these, take it as a revision for all the chapters. God, 40 minutes. Okay? Done? Okay, next one. Okay, the 4 steps, I wrote it on top when you see 4 terms. Okay, if I'm the setter, I will definitely set grouping. Because this is by right the toughest type because you need to factorize and factorize again. Then sometimes I can test the same but different case. That means I purposely give you a 5B minus 4A here. Then I make you swap, reverse the sign. Then you extract one more time. So that one a bit more difficult, but you should be okay. Okay, next one. Okay, the 4 steps. Okay, some examples we go through in the WA paper. You all can put it in your notebook so that when you revise, you know what you are revising for. Now with digital device, you can always take your notes very easily by taking photos.
And then we'll just forget it in the gallery.
Oh, so if you are the must write down one, then you write in the notebook.
Yeah.
Then you will read before you go for the exam. Okay? Can?
But the book I'm bringing tomorrow is like on the go do math.
Okay, so I have to have a look because I don't know what it is. Not yet.
But I not done.
Not yet. Okay, next one. This one. Single fraction again. When you see, oh, this one we are not testing you
But just like
because this is 4.3. 4.3 involves plus or minus of two fraction. Okay, so this one not tested. Don't worry.
that WA3.
Yeah, most likely WA3.
You're ruining our life.
No. You.
Okay, next one. I want to find this. I have these two info. So at the back of my mind, I think about this rule that I have. So this is x squared plus 2xy plus y squared. Okay,
That's good.
so I'm gonna rearrange. So when I rearrange my x squared to be placed beside y squared, I got this. And I already know that x squared plus y squared is 41.
What happened?
So I'm gonna change this to 41.
So scarring.
So this one is 41. Okay, the next group I want to change is xy. I'm given that xy is 20. So I'm gonna sub in this xy to be 20. Okay, the rest, I keep it as per normal. So I end up having 81. Okay, but this is x plus y square. I want to find x plus y only. So I need to do a square root. So when I take a square root, there's always two answers. 1 plus, 1 minus. Okay, so my two answers can be 9 or minus 9. Okay, but you need to take note that they gave you a criteria here. What they are saying is both x and y are positive. Okay, both x and y are positive and y is greater than x. So that means I cannot have negative 9 as a solution. I need to reject this one. Because both numbers are positive. When I add them up, they cannot be negative. So my answer is just 9. Okay, so this one, be careful. Okay, next one is x plus y, x minus y. Okay, I know my x plus y. This one is 9. I already know this is 9. But I don't know what is my x minus y. So I need to find it first.
3.
Okay, some of you use trial and error. You anyhow guess the x and y, then realize, oh, it's correct. Then you just sub in, right? But you need to prove it. So for this case, let's use this. Okay, if you rearrange, same thing. I'm gonna replace this thing with 41. I'm going to replace this thing with 20.
I'm gonna make milk.
Okay, focus, focus. So I end up having 1. So when I take a square root, plus minus square root 1, then I get my answer 1 or negative 1. So we need to look at this. Y should be bigger than x. When y is bigger than x, when you take their difference, it will end up negative. So this is the answer and this one you will reject. Because y is bigger than x, when I subtract, I should end up having a negative number. Because this is bigger and this is smaller. If you are subtracting a bigger number from the smaller number, you will end up having a negative answer. So I will put this as negative 1. So I put this in. Here I put this in. So my answer is minus 9. Okay, so if you ask me the whole paper, this is the only tough question.
Oh, it looks simple.
Oh, it looks simple. Okay, if you can get this, then the A's are yours.
As in, like, the question looks very simple, but the way you do it is very...
Yeah, so must like think
Last time I
think it through a little bit. Yeah, what?
3x.
What's wrong? Oh, because you use specific number you sub in. So you must find the actual value instead of finding, because you already you try to trial and error and give me x as 4 and y as 6. Yeah, so this is by trial and error. Not that it's wrong, but I cannot give trial and error throughout. So here I can accept, but here I penalize. If I want, I can give you one more mark. Yeah, no, I mean like for exam, please use the method.
Where can I find hot water?
General office.
Oh, I can make milk.
You can ask from them. Okay, ready? Next one.
I the baby milk powder.
This one. Sub in x as 2.
Okay, begin my snack.
Sub in y as p. So you get 3. So p is 3. Then they say draw. Okay. So I'm gonna plot now one more time. There will be plotting for your WA2. So make sure you bring a long ruler. If not, I have had students. I have had students for WA, right? They draw all the point already. Then the ruler so short, cannot draw all the point. Then the two lines look disconnected. Then in the end got -1 for the graph. So bring a ruler at least 20 cm long.
This one. Remember that time I forgot to bring my ruler, so I have to use my clipboard as a ruler.
Yeah. So let's avoid that. Okay, -1, -3 here. 2, 3.
No, you were not taking my ruler.
3, 5. Okay, so drawing this line. This is your equation. Okay, ready? Okay, once you draw the graph. Okay, ready or not? They say use your graph to solve. So I don't want to see elimination or substitution method here. I just want you to see that your solution is read from the graph. So you write part C, x is 1, y is 1. So read from the graph. On your graph, I need to see the dotted line. TJ, you focusing or not?
Yeah, my PLD is gonna be here. So I put my PLD. This one. There.
Yeah, good. Okay, so mark down your points. Okay, last one. They ask you. Okay, listen. This is my first equation. This is my second one. I rearrange them together first. So this is first equation. To compare my first with my second, I divide by 2 throughout. I divide everything by 2. Then I realize I get y equals to -3x plus 7.5. What is so special about these two equations? What is so special about these two equations? What is the -3 representing? What is -3? This is gradient. Do you all remember y equals to mx plus c? Okay, m is gradient. C is y-intercept. Okay, listen. Shh. When two graphs have the same gradient, what does it tell you?
That means if the
They will never meet because they are parallel to each other. If two graphs has the same slope, that means they will always be parallel to each other. So when the question say, can you explain if there's any solution for this graph and this one? You will tell them that because they both have the same gradient, they will not meet because they are parallel. So you can say since both equation has the same gradient,
Just so sleepy.
Like drink like water.
they are parallel
Keep me awake. Pain.
and will not
Like
meet.
scratch the memory of the song.
Hence,
Like this, like this.
there is no solution. That's it. So I must see the same gradient, parallel, will not meet.
I clean my shoes. Clean. I just stepped on my shoe. Every time I clean something, it's very easily. Like I clean my tongue, right? And then it dropped into the soil. Like from my plants.
How?
Like so in my desktop, right? My study table. It's like a lamp,
Okay,
a plant, cactus, and like.
still have or not? Sorry.
It's not me.
Got one more problem, Sam.
And then a computer here. Some toys, computer here. And then my worksheet here. And then I'm looking for horror.
y'all for double period?
Play some stupid music.
Wednesday, expect a mock test, okay?
Wait, where was it from?
Wednesday.
IDK learning, bro.
Wait, do again?
Wednesday, let's have a mock test so that Thursday we can go through. Then following Monday is your WA already, right? Is it Monday 6, right? Or Wednesday? Okay, sorry.
They put it on some tornado
Oh, yeah.
Only Tuesday. Only Wednesday.
Yeah. Butterfly.
But I don't see y'all for
Okay,
Monday and Tuesday. So still Wednesday straight away WA. What? Yeah, that's fine. So I only see y'all for 2 more double period, okay? Let's. Right. Oh, still. Okay, this one. When you see isosceles triangle,
Bermuda Triangle.
there's 2 equal sides. So first equation is that these 2 must be equal.
Wait, so if you solve one, then you just put the other one there as a solve.
So they say, can you write 2 equation and show that they reduce to this? So the first equation you will write is these 2 must be equal. So I will write these 2 equal.
I need help with this. I don't know how to write equations.
Okay, then I minus 4x on both sides. Then this one is gone. Left minus x plus 5y equal to 3. Can you see this one is this one? So this one shown already. One relationship shown. Second equation, they tell me that the perimeter of the triangle is 29. So that means if I add these 3 up, they should give me 29. So I will write 3x plus 5y, 4x plus 3, and 2x plus 3y is 29. So when I simplify them, 9x, 8y, and then I minus 3 on both sides.
Yeah.
So can you see that I've proven my second one shown? So they want you to show that these 2 reduces to this, which you have done it already. Even if you can't show, you can use this for the next part. Okay? Don't give up entirely. So this one is for equation 1.
I look, you just skip.
Today, mother tongue for life.
Okay, this one equation
I
2.
don't know. I asking you.
I also don't know.
Okay, now the second part is they say, can you solve it?
I'm a bit.
So you can choose simultaneous equation solving by substitution
My
or elimination.
mother tongue, I got F. My
You see which one you like. I will show you both. So first one, if you are the substitution type, if you like substitution, then you are going to rearrange your first equation. That means rearrange this one. Listen, Nathaniel and Raif.
Okay.
So I'm going to rearrange this first equation because it already give me x, 1x only. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift this to this side so that it's x. Okay? And then my 5y is still here. And then I bring my 3 over. I bring my 3 over. So minus 3. So this is my first equation. I rearrange the very first one. Bring the x to the other side and bring the 3 to the other side. So I'm going to substitute x equal to 5y minus 3 into my equation 2. What's the sound? So 9x, 8y is 26. So what I've done is I've swapped my x with 5y minus 3. That's the only thing I've done. So this is the substitution. So if I expand everything out, so this will be 45y, 27, 8y, 26. So I get 53y, 53. So y is just 1. Okay, once I've solved for y, I put into my x equation. So I will get 2 for my x value. Okay? Selena and Pacey, you are so tired. This one, okay. Okay, next one is these two equations. I'm showing you elimination also. When I go through the next paper, I won't be so detailed already. Now it's just because I'm revising. We still have 2024, right? Okay, first thing first. To remove them, I need to make one variable the same. So the easy way out is to multiply the first equation by 9. So when I multiply my first equation by 9, it becomes minus 9x, 45y, and 27. Let's call this equation 3 now. So I'm only focusing on these two, 2 and 3. Since 9 and negative 9, they are opposites, we will add them up. So equation 2 plus 3, if I add them up, this is gone. Then this is 53y equals to 53. So y is 1. Then you can solve again. So go ahead and solve for it. So x is 2. Okay, so I'm just showing you both methods. So this is the last one.